how do you ensure that you're prioritizing sustainability and inclusivity when you're going through that process?
I think it's just about the people for me. I look past all of those different things, and I want to feel challenged by somebody. When I'm hiring someone, it's a partnership, less of a directorship. So I want someone come in and be asking questions and challenging me just as much as I want to challenge them. I find really important, as well as product leaders, is that actually under all of this, Charlie, as our responsibility around scaling teams is creating that space. Because if you're hiring people with diversity of thought into a discipline that is ultimately quite creative, and you're not creating a space of psychological safety, then all of the complications around how that team grows, how they interoperate with each other, how they thrive with each other's success, how they drive each other on, how they continue to look to answer the customer problems and solve those problems together as a holistic team. All of those things are more tricky if you haven't created that space of psychological safety.
One of my favorite books, which isn't about product management in general, but it's Creativity Inc. and by Pixar, and the whole concept of the brain trust, whereby you put an idea out there of what you think your story's going to be, your film's going to be, and basically it's a safe space for other people to challenge it. And it's not about challenging the individual, and that's the way to do it. It's not about, Becky, you're wrong on this. This is where your idea can be improved. And it's all about looking at the areas, if you go into it with everyone's got the right intentions and you believe that everyone's going in with trying their best. It's about how do you essentially make those things better. And psychological safety comes from a place of how do you enable people to do their best, most creative work without a fear of getting it wrong. If you have a fear of getting it wrong, you're not going to enable people to be creative, and you're not going to get the best out of people.